Today we're going to make salad dressing, and it's our family's favorite salad dressing, and I went back and forth on whether I should do this because it's just so easy. It seems kind of silly to make a video about, but Rob encouraged me to do it because it is our family's favorite dressing.
Come on, Laurel.
And I realize a lot of people don't make their own salad dressings, which is kind of crazy to me because we always make our own. And we have great vinaigrettes and a fabulous Caesar dressing that we make. And so there are lots of different kinds of salad dressings, but this one we come back to over and over again, and it's not an original recipe. The recipe comes from Hollyhock Cook's cooking book, which comes from Hollyhock, which is a retreat on Cortez Island here in beautiful BC. And I haven't been to Hollyhock myself. I know plenty of people who have. The food apparently is fabulous, and the cookbook has lots of great vegetarian recipes in it. What makes this recipe sort of unique as a salad dressing is that it includes nooch. We call it nooch.
What's nooch?
Nooch is nutritional yeast, and it is not the same as the yeast you use to bake bread or the yeast that you use to make champagne or beer. So it's its own thing, and it's often seen as a supplement for vegetarians because it contains B12, which can be hard for vegetarians to get in their diet.
We use it on popcorn too.
We do. Nooch is wonderful in all sorts of different ways. I highly recommend you Google nutritional yeast or Nooch. There are lots of different brands, and see what different things you can do with it. It provides a savory umami flavor that nothing else does. It's like miso, but it's not miso. It's its own thing, right? So the recipe that I'm doing today is our Nooch recipe that comes from Hollyhock. But recently on...
But wait, there's more.
There is. Recently on a group I'm on Facebook, a gardening group, someone posted, I have all these salad greens and I need a new salad dressing recipe. And people started providing their salad dressing recipes, and I provided the Hollyhock recipe. What surprised me was, first of all, I wasn't the only one with the Hollyhock recipe. That's not really a surprise, but surprised that more people posted it. And also that a couple of people posted something called a glory bowl dressing from Whitewater Cooks. And I thought, I wonder what that is. We have lots of good salad dressings, but I can always use another one. So I Googled it and found the link to Whitewater Cooks. And lo and behold, it is the exact same recipe as Hollyhock, except it has tahini in it. That is the only difference. And since we love tahini around here, we thought we'd put the two together or make the Whitewater Cooks version. So look at this however you want. You can make Hollyhock without the tahini. You can make Whitewater Cooks with it. Today, we'll put them together. So let's get started. It's super easy. Basically, I have stick blender here, also called an immersion blender. And in here, we are putting one whole clove of garlic, and you don't need to chop it up. In my experience, the blender takes care of that. So that goes in there.
Oh, so challenging.
Oh, I know, hard, right?
Oh, I know.
This is a 1/4 cup of nooch. Take a look at nooch. That's what it looks like. It's kind of flakes. And it smells good too, in a kind of yeasty, umami kind of way. So that's a 1/4 cup of nooch. Then we have equal parts soy sauce. I think the original called for tamari, which we don't generally keep around here, but this is a light soy sauce. So that's 2½ tablespoons of soy sauce, 2½ tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and 2½ tablespoons of water.
Oh.
Like, easy, right? And because we're making the version from Whitewater Cooks, we're putting 1 tablespoon of tahini in
But
there.
that's optional, right?
It's totally optional.
Right.
The dressing is great without it. We just decided we're going to do it this way today.
And because of the soy sauce, you don't need to add any salt or pepper or anything like that.
It's plenty salty.
It's a self-contained.
Does not need anything else. So we're just going to whiz that.
Take away.
No. Okay, so there you go. There's runny, brown, not very attractive, right?
You must be so tired.
Oh, I am. It's exhausting. So 3/4 cup of neutral oil. Again, I don't love olive oil in this case. I have sometimes used it. I've also used a portion of flax oil at one point.
Grapeseed?
Grapeseed, this is sunflower because that's what we keep around the most. Neutral oil, you do you. So again, like the mayonnaise, except this time we're not doing it by hand, we're using the immersion blender.
Crafty.
You're incorporating it slowly, not nearly as slowly as the mayonnaise though. And just like that, you have salad dressing.
Can I lick the spoon? No.
Yes, well, you can later. So again, it's not the most beautiful thing in the world. You know, it's this kind of latte color, I guess, brown.
Ew. No,
But it is really, really tasty.
It tastes fantastic.
You can add more or less oil depending on the thickness you want to go for here. You know, whatever works for you, but it's that easy. So there you are. That's your Nooch salad dressing, and it's real food.